Hello, my friends. It's Indiana Holmes, and because I can't get into Disneyland, I have no way to get any reservations. I am coming to you from someplace that I thought would be fun. We're here at the Long Beach Antique Swap Meet here in Southern California that occurs once per month. Every month, 12 months of the year, rain or shine, and we're lucky today is a nice, shiny, bright, sunny day. So today's all about discovering and hunting the cool antique merch. So let's come along and enjoy. Let's see what kind of cool stuff we got. Oh yeah, look at this. This is really cool. Very cool. Hello, Aurora, and good morning. We find ourselves at an unusual place today because it's becoming very difficult for those of us that have annual passes to get reservations at Disneyland as we come into spring break. Hello, Disney cast crew member. Check out these cool threads. Look at this classic 1990 Football League champions, Brian Suh. The classic Spartan Letterman's jacket. Very cool stuff. Ooh, let's check out all this stuff over here. Lots of watches and cool trinkets. Look at all this cool stuff. Loving it. So great to see you guys here so early on a Sunday. Look at this. If you guys love jewelry, I know my daughters and my wife does, and my sisters, this is the cool place to go. Look at this. Oh my gosh, guys. Look what I found. Mickey Mouse Disney stuff. I actually have this one myself. This is pretty cool. I didn't expect to see so many Disney pins here at the Antique Swap Meet of all places. But hey, everybody likes collecting stuff. Ooh, that's a good one. California 15. You don't? Let's see if we can fix that. Let me see. I'm gonna try here. That's weird. You know, Aurora, I'm trying to... Okay, here we go. There you go. Your wrench is back. I don't know what the cellular service is like here. So let me know if you're getting a clean stream or if it's getting laggy. You see your wrench now, Aurora? It's back there. You're back to moderator status. You are welcome. Look at this one. This is cool. Man, I'm gonna have to come back here and buy some of these cool pins. Oh, look at this one. This is great. Ooh, that's a classic one there. That's a really cool one. Disneyland. So there's just a tremendous amount of cool stuff here. I haven't been here in a few years. I used to come a lot with Lizzie when we were without children and we didn't have to, you know, push them around in strollers. We used to come here and buy stuff occasionally. And then when the kids got older, we started taking them here and then they loved it. But today, I asked my daughter, my eldest daughter, if she wanted to come with me, and she's like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay home." So I think they've probably come enough times. Did it get hotter again? It is nice and I don't know, I wouldn't say it's warm, but it's not cold. It's kind of in the middle. I actually have a, ooh, look at this. This is really cool. Wow, that is some kind of rug. It's like three-dimensional. Ooh, and a really cool telescope. So many cool things here. Yeah, it's pretty nice out. I mean, I have a long sleeve shirt on and a t-shirt under that, but I have just some lightweight cargo pants on, and I am happy. I am not hot, but I can always take off this long sleeve shirt if I want to. Look at these guys. These are cool. Very cool. And a Mickey. Oh my gosh, I might need that Mickey. Mickey with a backpack. That feels like me, huh? Oh, it's a phone. It's a Mickey phone. There's actually a receiver on the back. Probably doesn't work anymore, but who cares? It's still really cool. So this is one of the largest. Look at this, all these beautiful rugs. It's Eduardo's Rugs right there. There's his QR code. Hi, how are you? This is one of the largest antique swap meets in all of California, and for sure it's the largest one in Southern California. Look at all these amazing rugs. So cool. Usually when I come here, it's super hot or it's raining. So it's cool. Look at this old smoker, all made out of aluminum. That'd be cool. Oh, look at this spooky doll. Old dolls like this are spooky to me. They look crazy, creepy. I like this. I like this sailboat, or not sailboat, but this boat shelf thing here. That would be cool to have in my house. And then we've got a bunch of upside down mannequin legs. I'm not sure what we can do with those. But I mean, this is so cool. If you want to find jewelry or used clothing, they've got everything here. Look at all this jewelry, guys. Oh my gosh. Very cool stuff. Very cool. Try to see if I see anything. Oh, I like these rings. These are kind of neat. Costume jewelry, of course, right? Very cool. And there's tons of clothes. Like if you need old denim or anything like that, this is the place. Look at these cool old handkerchiefs, or maybe they're tablecloths, I'm not sure. You say like Bruins. I mean, so today's, I know. I'm hoping that Minnie stops in today. Thank you for reminding me, Aurora. Because if she does, I'm definitely gonna sing happy birthday to her. I love all you guys, everybody who follows me, and especially the mods. I am so appreciative of it, and I just treasure you guys. So whenever somebody has a birthday on my stream, I'm gonna sing them happy birthday. Well, she's not here yet, Disney cast crew member. Minnie is not with us yet, but when she checks in and I see her name, I'll be singing happy birthday to her. Oh, look at these cool patches. I love patches. Let's see what kind of patches they have. Oh yeah, these are cool. Old Cub Scout patches, these are neat. Look at this one. Camp Cherry Valley, 1984. That is with the buffalo on it. That is from Catalina Island, just off the coast here of California, about 17 miles away or so. And kids, when you're growing up, often will go to summer camp over on Catalina Island. There's a Boy Scout camp over there called Camp Emerald Bay that I went to when I was a Boy Scout, and then Cherry Valley is just another one that anybody can go to. So most of us that grew up around here in Southern California went to summer camp at some point in our childhood over on Catalina Island. For a lot of people, that was like the first time they were away from home without their parents. Ooh, look at this cool old Kodak box camera. This is really cool. This is probably 100 years old, maybe, or maybe a little bit less, maybe 70, 80 years old. Okay, cool, Aurora. Text her. Text her, let her know that we're online streaming, and if she wants to check in. I know it's her birthday, so she might have other things to do, but if she wants to check in for a few minutes, we'll all sing her happy birthday. Ooh, I like this Brett Western book. Brett Western is a famous nature photographer. Baseball cards. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna spend all my money in this booth right here. The Cherokee Trace Club Cub Scout. Oh, that's so cute. Man, these are great patches.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
These guys have all kinds of books. Old transistor radios. Okay, cool. Thanks, Aurora. That was really nice of you. Thank you for offering to do that. When I'm streaming, I really don't have a good way to text anybody or communicate with anybody. It's just like through the chat. Ooh, these are cool things. Look at these cool watches. Very cool. Lots of cool watches. Nice stuff. Cool necklace pendants, rings. Some crazy stuff over here. Look at these gigantic necklaces. Wow. Ooh, some cool knives, daggers. That's a beautiful hilt. Look at that. That is beautiful. Gorgeous. A little locomotive from the Cotton Belt. Let's see. HO scale. Okay, that's a nice one. Hi, how are you? There is so much here. I mean, this goes on for acres and acres and acres. I don't know how big this is. It could be like 1 or 2 square miles. This is a gigantic parking lot behind Veterans Stadium. So that's Veterans Stadium right there, which is the football stadium for Long Beach Community College. So we're just off their campus a little bit. Now, if you're a vinyl collector, this is the hot ticket here. Look at the vinyl. I was just listening to the Commodores last night. That's so crazy. We were watching Commodores video from the 70s. Whoa, this is awesome. How much are the vinyl? Oh, they're listed. Okay, $3.
Yeah, for everything.
Everything's $3. Oh my God, I could come away with too much to carry. Disco. Oh, I love it. Old disco. ABC. That was a good one. Good music from the 80s. I hope you guys are doing well today, wherever you are. Look at this, man. This is like early 1970s radios. Oh, wow, look, there's a 16 millimeter feature film on martial arts in this box. This is one of the shipping boxes. They used to ship old film reels with movies on them to movie theaters. They used to have to do all that manually. Well, look at this cool old Bell and Howell, probably like an 8 millimeter camera when they used to just shoot black and white. Wow, yeah, this says 8 millimeter on it. That's a piece of history. It's probably from like the 1960s. Oh, a Kodak Instamatic. I think everybody had one of these growing up as a kid. And then we all had to have these things if we shot slides. It's a slide viewer. So many cool things. Oh man, you're having filet mignon steak? You are so lucky. I had 2 pieces of cinnamon toast with my 2 cups of coffee today. And I thought maybe I'll just get food when I'm out here. But the food here is usually really terrible, except today. I haven't been here in a while. Today I noticed they had all kinds of food trucks lined up in front near the entrance. And food truck food is good. That's good food. We love food truck food. So lots of clothing down this aisle. There's all kinds of stuff, but clothing is just everywhere. I mean, if you want some period piece, some special kind of clothing. Oh, now I just took this off the rack. Shoot, I gotta put it back on the rack. Hang on, guys. I didn't mean that to come off the rack. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Let me see if I can go wide angle for you guys. Pretty cool, all lace. And it's only, let's see. Ooh, it's not cheap though, $88, but you know, hey, antique, right? Now if I could get this back on the rack. There we go. Ooh, figurines. I wonder if these are Hummels. I don't know if you guys know what Hummels are, but they're classic. These are cool. Look at these guys. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. These little figurines were very popular a long time ago. Like in the, I don't know when it started, but I remember in the 60s and 70s, and they would just release a few every year, and they were very collectible. I knew people, or at least I knew like my parents' friends who had big collections of these. Are these Hummels?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are Hummels. That's what I thought. They hadn't seen any in a long time. I remember friends of my mom's having collections of these. These are amazing. Such beautiful condition. Wow, like new. Look at this one. What does that say? German.
$275.
Now, were these manufactured in Germany or?
Yes.
Yeah, all manufactured in Germany. Wow, that's fantastic. These are great. German Hummels. Thank you, Aurora. You're doing great work, my friend.
You guys going to LBS?
Ooh, look at the crystal. Wow, not too many people have crystal anymore. I like these seahorse candelabras. And these, look at this. I mean, who has space in their house for these kinds of things anymore? Lots of patches, lots of beautiful knives. This is the stuff that interests me, all these like medals and pins and things. Love that kind of stuff. And belt buckles. Oh man, this is great stuff. Look at this one. It's got the Goodyear blimp on it, which is something that we have here in Southern California. Not too far from where I am actually is the blimp. I don't know what they call it, airport or something, but it's where the blimp lives. Oh, this is great. This is an entire booth of nothing but Lego characters. Lego characters, this is amazing. If you guys like Lego characters, oh look, I think there's some Star Wars ones here. Nice.
And if you want, grab a free sticker.
Like types of stormtroopers and stuff.
Any tub over there, grab a sticker.
Oh, this is like everybody from Star Wars in this one. This is like the ultimate Star Wars.
You're good.
Wow. So cool.
Why don't you each just get two today?
Mini figurines.
If you each get two, then you automatically get free one. Yeah. Buy four, get one free. No, not just maybe 3 1 B for dad.
So they're all $5 each?
Yeah, a lot of them. No, these ones aren't. These big ones.
Oh yeah, the bigger ones. I
Yeah,
can
those
see
are
that.
more.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. That is really cool. I hope this is interesting to you guys. As much as I couldn't go to Disneyland, I thought I'm gonna go somewhere where they might have Disney stuff, and sure enough, they do. And sometimes it's just fun to get out from Disneyland and see something different. Lots of stickers. Oh my gosh, Hot Wheels. When I was a kid, Hot Wheels, I lived for Hot Wheels. Look at these guys. There's just tons of them. So is the streaming looking smoother, or is it getting laggy? Because I can switch my carriers. What do you think, Aurora? Is it smooth or is it laggy? Okay, cool. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Tell her happy birthday for me, and if we're still streaming, you know, she can check in and say hi. How's it going?
Pretty good, sir.
This is what was that guy's name?
Come on, it's on the tip of your tongue.
I know there's like Mr. Green Jeans, and this is Captain Kangaroo, I think, right?
Ding, ding, ding,
Captain
ding.
Kangaroo. You have to be pretty old to know who this is. Wow.
American
I didn't
Hero.
even know they had Captain Kangaroo dolls. That's awesome. Very cool.
Only at the antique swap.
Only here, that's right. And then people actually bring classic and antique furniture here and they sell it. Here's one of those furniture sellers right here. You see somebody just bought an entire living room of leather furniture. They're packing it up right there. Look at these chairs. These are crazy. These are crazy. They look like they belong in some kind of a Roman, some type of Roman house. Oh, look at this. This is great stuff. I don't know if you guys know what this is, but this is Franciscan ceramic ware. Wow, look at that. That's a really big one. I've never seen one this big.
Bauer. And the big plates are Bauer.
Oh, the Bauer.
Yes, as well as the big bowls.
Okay,
There's a variety of other potteries that are on this table.
I see. Very good. They're very cool. I've never seen any. These, you know, they're kind of like the colors we saw like in Fiesta ware and stuff,
Yes.
but nothing this big.
Right.
These are so cool. It's like next level for like real parties. Love it. Thank you so much.
The green bowls.
Is it really? Yeah.
That's a
My
hard.
sister, too bad my sister couldn't come with me. She's a collector of glass and this kind of stuff. Oh my God, she has quite a collection. She would be here making me pull a cart. She couldn't come today. This is great stuff. Oh, look at all this jade. Nice. Love it. Great collection. Ooh, thimbles. Check them out. All kinds of thimbles. Ooh, look at this beautiful vase.
And this is Mission Dolores.
Yeah, I've been
You never see Mission Dolores stuff.
Yeah, that's the one in San Francisco.
Right. And these were
Some
probably
of this stuff's really valuable. This vase here is $650. It's not like a regular swap meet where everything is a bargain. Here, hey Christian! Thank you so much, Christian. Nice to see you. A lot of the stuff here is, you know, very rare and highly collectible. Look at this cute little guy. Hi there. What a cute dog. Ooh, look at that. Coca-Cola in like aluminum carriers. That's something I've never seen. Oh, erector set. This was like one of my favorite toys when I was a kid. An erector set.
$30. Open it up, see what it is. Not at all.
It's got a lot of stuff.
Not at all.
Science carrier set. Oh, that's a really fancy one there. There we go. Oh, this one might be a little bit more complete. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good one.
What it is, you built that, right?
Oh yeah, so you got a crane.
Right, that is Ferris wheel. Yep. It's musical too.
That's fantastic.
$30.
I know, it's great.
Hey, I'm telling you one thing, this guy's busts are ridiculously cheap.
They're good, yeah.
No, cheap. That's $40 right there. Pickle jars are $40. A 57 right there for $80, that's $200.
Really cool stuff.
Yep.
Look at these Three Stooges plates. Ha! That's awesome. Hi, buddy. All you need is a pocket full of cash, and all of this can be yours. Oh, look at these 3D, the original 3D kind of glasses. Oh, look at this. These are all sets of collector cards from Coca-Cola. All kinds of facts on the back. Very nice. Amazing. And this was something that you don't see anymore because not that many people smoke anymore, but it used to be everywhere you went. Every motel, every hotel, every restaurant had their own branded cigarette ashtrays. I know people used to collect those too. Yeah, a lot of movie studios will come, or the set decorators for movie studios will come to swap meets like this, although this is probably the biggest in all of Southern California. Probably, maybe the second biggest in all of California. I think there's a bigger one up in San Francisco area, by Pleasanton. But yeah, they'll come here to find unique items for movies. That's like what set decorators do. Set designers design the look of a set, and then the set decorators have to find all of the pieces to fill in the set so that it will look correct, period correct, or whatever it is. Look at this, interesting elephants on that shirt. Very cool stuff. Calb hybrids, whatever that is. Signs. Yeah, some people just specialize in signs. Some people that sell stuff here, vendors, specialize in dishes and glassware. I can only imagine how long it must take in the morning to set all of this up. I mean, a lot of this stuff is very fragile, and you have to set it all up. And then you get the rugs. That seems a little easier. Some people just put it out on the ground. Some people put it on tables. Look at this cool old phone. Oh my gosh. An old rotary dial phone from probably the 1940s. All kinds of artwork here for sale. So this is a different type of merch shopping. Ooh, this is very mid-century here. This is very mid-century, 1950s, 1960s. Glassware. Some great wood plates. Ooh, leather belts. Leather belts are expensive now. Have you noticed that? So if you can get them at a place like this and save some money, it's worth it. These are great. Look at these. What do we got here? $5 and $10 for leather belts. That's a good deal. These are like $20, but that's still a good deal. I should have brought a wagon that I could have bought stuff and pulled it along behind me. Or another person. That's why I tried to get my oldest daughter to come with me. She could have carried some stuff, but she would have probably bought more stuff than me. Toys, gotta have toys.
Do you take Venmo? Just cash.
This is cool. Oh, here we go, Star Wars. There they are, the Star Wars crew. Oh no, Mr. Bill! This swap meet, antique swap meet. Thank you for the update, Aurora. Like a lot of antique swap meets, or a lot of swap meets in general, they start early in the morning. I think you have to be here at like 5 a.m. to get all kinds of military stuff. This is neat. I think you have to get here at like 5 in the morning to set up. That's an early day. Ooh, these wings are neat.
It's like a leprechaun flap.
Is that a leprechaun flap?
Yeah. They can have one of those. They can have cookie too.
Gotta trap those leprechauns. Ooh, jewelry and watches. Check it out. Good stuff. of costume gold necklaces. Oh, this is interesting. They are just blank. You could paint your own lunch boxes. That's kind of neat. That's pretty cool. Ooh, lots of lamps. You can hang those around your house, your backyard. All the jewelry. This entire booth here is nothing but costume jewelry. Crazy.
I had the clip and I was like,
And then we get some industrial stuff over here. Look at these cool lockers. They look like lockers from high school or college, if you had lockers. Those are in great condition. Really nice. Ooh, giant letters. And lots of clothing. Somebody probably spent a lot of money on this Ford racing jacket a long time ago. And now it's here, used. Oh, look at all these. Pendletons. Pendletons are usually really super expensive. That's really nice. That's a woman's $148. That's really nice. It's like new.
they new or?
It might be like new old stock. Ooh, now that's a beautiful Pendleton. That's gorgeous. Beautiful. That's like real 1950s style there. Look at that. Oh, wow. So cool. Okay, this guy's playing music, so that's gonna mess up my stream here. I'll get a copyright violation for that, so I'm gonna walk away from him. Get away from that as quickly as possible. Okay, better down here. Ooh, some old Beatles stuff. Look at this, a Beatles lunch pail. One of them in the shape of a drum. Look at this. This is great. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Very nice.
That's attached to an old truck.
Yeah.
Look at these cool daggers. These are cool. They look Middle Eastern or Arabic or something. Ooh, this is cool stuff. Everything is so cool. If only we had like giant houses and limitless amounts of money. Ooh, look at this. Old, thank you. Somebody's old photo album from World War II down in San Diego. That's neat. Just a whole bunch of things here. That's interesting. Things.
没有，上次买那个 Explore 2。
Ooh, this is cool. This is I haven't seen anything like this in a long time. This is a classic, fancy garden party picnic basket. Look at that with fluted glasses. They look like there might be real crystal. And then over here, you've got these fancy plates, silverware. Incredible. Incredible stuff. Pink Panther. Hi, Nellykins. Welcome, my friend. We are just here at the Long Beach Antique Swap Meet that happens once a month, every month, rain or shine. And we are just checking out all the cool stuff. Oh my gosh, this looks like something you would have found. I think this might have been used in The Shining by Jack Nicholson when he was hacking down the door. And he said, "Here's Johnny."
Yeah.
When he broke through. Let's see what we got up here. Oh, lots of cameras and lenses. Check out all the old lenses. This is cool stuff. Lots of old cell phones. Ooh, this guy has tons of cameras. Tons of cameras. Let's see if he has any cameras that I used to have. Let's see, Fujika, Petri. I think I had a Petri camera a long time ago. I think my very first professional camera when I was like age 12. Lizzie had one of these, a Pentax. These are film cameras that you would shoot real film with, not digital. It's got some of the fancier stuff here in cases. Ooh, look at this. See, this is dangerous for me. All these old cameras. Look at that, there's a stereoscopic vision camera.
Yeah, I just got this one yesterday.
Canon F1, the Yashica mat, twin lens cameras. A lot of old stuff. Old Polaroid camera, check that out. Right over here. I actually have one of these at home that's in really good condition. Polaroid film is just ridiculously expensive, so I never use it. But I used it a long time ago, like 30 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it was.
160. I got this one here. So 120 is everything. That's it.
Oh, here's some of the nice stuff over here. Canons. Canon 81, I had one of those. Canon FTB, I had one of those. This is like all my old cameras I used to use when I was young in school. Very fun. Okay, we are still just heading down the first aisle. There's like, I think 20 of these aisles, and we're still in the first aisle to give you an idea of how big this is. We're only a little bit more than halfway down the first aisle. Oh, this is a great one. Look at this, Rat Fink. I'll see if we can wide angle out. This is a Letterman's jacket with a Rat Fink on it. This is like a 1950s character from the hot rod culture. Oh, that's very cool. Fremont drag strip. I bet that drag strip doesn't even exist anymore. Very cool. Dodger gear.
I just thought of my mind.
There's so much good stuff here. We could just, ooh, look at this. This is Best Wishes Dawn. This was probably for some retired Disney employee, and everybody he worked with signed it. And here it is. I wonder what he did. Might have been at the park. So some of these inscriptions are saying it's been fun working with you, or it's been great working with you in different areas all these years. Ooh, photography is cool. Look at this, $20 each. Oh yeah, these look like somebody's college portfolio pieces here from a long time ago, like maybe the early 1960s. Oh yeah. Very cool. Fred Archer School of Photography. Huh, I don't know where that was. That's interesting. Very fun stuff. Wow. I'm happy a few of you guys tuned in today to hang out with me for a little while. It's always good to have you guys with me, because I am solo. Oh, look at these really old photos.
So did the guy get him back?
This old U.S. Navy hat. My dad had one of these. He was in the Navy during World War II. I remember he had one of these. I don't know what happened to it. He had a whole uniform, actually. I actually wore it to I think a backwards dance in high school. We went as Navy service people to the dance. And for any of you guys that still have VHS players, this is VHS paradise. paradise. VHS paradise. Hey Blackjack, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Today we're having a day off from Disneyland because I could not get a reservation. So I thought I'd come out here and check out some of this cool stuff. President George Washington, the inauguration of President George Washington in 1729. Look at this old money, different kinds of money. There are so many people here, it's crazy. Oh look, there's an interesting Mickey and Minnie. It's funny how you come to a swap meet, an antique swap meet like this, where there's so much stuff of every different variety from every different era and decade, and you still see Disney stuff here. You still see Mickey and Minnie here, even among all of this, because people love to collect Disney memorabilia and artwork and so on. Ooh, what do we have over here? Glassware, magazines.
I thought you were saying the sign was from
Records. Vinyl is inexpensive here. You get one for $3 or two for $5. Every different kind of vinyl record. The Righteous Brothers. These guys were great. They were before my time, but I know their music. Ooh, the Commodores. The Commodores keep coming up. That other record song had Commodores too.
Do you have a question? No. Oh, okay.
Uriah Heep. Boy, I haven't heard the names of some of these bands in forever. The Fix. There's a 1980s band. Bill Cosby. Why isn't there air? Back when he was a stand-up comedian before he became an actor. Whoops. Sorry.
Sorry.
Ooh, that's a cool hat. Look at that. That's like a U.S. Marines hat from like World War I, maybe.
It's a Stetson,
Stetson.
a real Stetson.
That's very cool. This is cool.
Right here, right underneath that.
Look at all of these collectible pens. Some of them are political, some of them are not. Lots of cool stuff. Magazines, books. I have a very small house, so I cannot really collect or put anything else into it. I have too much. The Thievery Corporation, the richest man in Babylon, limited edition color vinyl. I have no idea what this is about. The epitome of sonic glamour interview. Interesting. Motley Crue, for all you people that like hard rock. Lizzie was a major metal band, hard rock, glam, big hair kind of person when I met her. And I was not. I was more like a fan of the Police and New Wave. Hey, check it out. Bugs Bunny. It's a Bugs Bunny music and sound effects album. Ah, the story of Star Wars. This is great. This is all vinyl, guys. It's all vinyl records. I don't know what this is. Looks like some people at a yacht club in the 1960s. Oh, look at this. Led Zeppelin, the soundtrack from the film Led Zeppelin. Nice. The Cars. Heartbeat City, the Cars. Wow. I could just spend all my money and everybody else's money here too, but then I have no place to live because I wouldn't be able to fit all this in my house. Look at this. Remember earlier I was saying everybody used to have their own branded ashtrays? Here you are, the Fremont and the Stardust. These are hotels in Las Vegas that I don't think are there anymore. I haven't been to Vegas in forever. Vegas was fun a long time ago, but I don't like losing money. Shaquille, welcome my friend. We're doing a little shopping today. We're at the Long Beach Antique Swap Meet, which happens once a month. There's a lot of artwork across the way here. And we are just checking out all the cool stuff. Ooh, I like these old fishing creel baskets. These are neat. This is old school way to keep your fishing gear and your bait. Very cool. Wrangler denim jackets. Lots of artwork if you need to decorate your walls. Lots of artwork. Oh, these are neat. These are some kind of musical instruments. Oh yeah, they're tuned. Hi, how are you?
Good.
What do you call these things?
They're called tongue drums. Steel tongue drums.
Steel tongue drums?
Yes.
And where do steel tongue drums come from? I mean, like, what country are they?
I think they first made them in Europe.
In Europe?
And then now they make them in different places.
Very cool. So the smaller ones just produce less sound, less volume, but
Higher pitch.
higher pitch. Okay. This is the best one here. That's cool because if you want to play an instrument, this doesn't take up much space. It looks pretty durable. Very nice. So how much are these?
Those we sell for 125.
125. Very good. And what do you need to do to care for them? Anything? Will they rust or anything?
No, as long as they don't stay damp, then they won't rust.
Nice. Thank you. Ooh, lots of incense here. I can smell it even though it's not burning. It smells good. It smells like Chinatown. When I was a kid, we used to walk to Chinatown in LA. And I was always, like most kids, really attracted to the Chinese, like, curio shops. The shops that had all kinds of cool stuff. Incense and all kinds of Chinese toys and stuff. These are skateboard blanks. Oh, that's cool. That is a Stanley Kubrick in the director's chair there. Dodgers. I'm going to a Dodgers game soon. Their season's about to start. Dodgers my team. Okay, we are just now finally getting to the end of the first aisle of this gigantic antique swap meet. Oh, that's cool, Blackjack. What kind of stuff do you do?
I buy them as often as I see them.
Wow, this is a gigantic art gallery of work that this person has collected and is selling. Huge. If you have some big walls, this is the place to go. Excuse me. Okay, we just completed the first walk. We just completed the walking down the first aisle of this antique swap meet. All that time. Let's see, how long have we been online now? We've been streaming for 48 minutes, and I've only just walked down the first aisle. That's how big this is. A lot of people get here like as soon as they open at like 6 in the morning, and then they just stay here all day buying stuff or at least shopping. Let's see, you do Disney crafts. Okay, Blackjack says he does Disney crafts. He does Little Pony crafts. Dioramas, I love dioramas. Are you planning to make some available online? That's cool. When you do, get your website up or whatever it is that you have. You know, put the link in the chat there so we can check out your stuff. Sounds fun. Okay, I have to take a moment here to plug in my gimbal because I'm starting to get low on battery on the gimbal, and I don't want the the gimbal to go out on me. So I'm gonna plug this in the other side here. Just give me a minute here. I'm gonna put you guys down for a second. Well, maybe 30 seconds. Okay, that's better. Now I feel more secure. I've got power, battery power going, external battery power going to the gimbal, which is always better than running out of power. Oh wow, check this out. It is a USA World Series Championship belt for something. Ooh, this is neat. Very cool. What, you saw a statue of the Native pants? Oh yeah, back there. It looked like it was a, medical model, I think, for teaching. Ooh, wow, look at this. Byron Russell jersey. Long Beach State men's basketball star. I like these kind of stylized paintings. They're probably photographs of the original paintings of Marilyn Monroe and I forgot her name. Nah, thank you, Aurora, thank you. I'm not gonna drop the gimbal. I've got it in my hand securely. Lots more. Oh, these are all like posters. These are cool. Very cool.
There's only one poster. The other ones are lithographs.
Oh, lithographs. Okay, very good. Lithographs are better. Lithographs last longer than posters because it's a particular way of printing. Abstract art. Airport 1975. That was a funny movie. That was a really funny comedy.
Those are calders. Those are all like stamped. Yeah.
Nice stuff. Really nice stuff.
Which one? The calders?
Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock. Master of suspense. Uh-oh. Toy trains. I have a weakness for toy trains, but I have been keeping myself from buying any because, again, I have no space. Ooh, you can even buy plants here. We could use some plants in my house. But the unfortunate thing is that my wife and my daughter and I all have black thumbs, meaning everything that we try to grow indoors dies. And a lot of the stuff we try to grow outdoors dies. But I do have a dozen ficus trees outside that I planted in my, I planted them in big steel, I guess you'd call them like cattle feed tanks, whatever. But I made them into planters, and I planted a dozen 8-foot high. A dozen 8-foot ficus, and now they are about 15 feet high. So I've been taking care of those ficus very diligently because they make up a really nice kind of green plant screen in the backyard. Look at all this stuff. Classic. I like that little monkey there. I'm not sure what he's doing. And that's really cool. That tractor's really neat. Look at that. Yeah, I do. We used to have, when I first got my house, we had 6 giant ficus trees planted in the ground. And they were fantastic. They made the backyard really private and the front yard was nicely shaded. But the problem is that ficus trees, when they get to a certain size, they get really big roots. Those roots become really invasive and dangerous, and they start breaking up the sidewalk, and they start getting under your house. Wow, look at this. This is an original New York Furrier, Trenton, New Jersey. This is real fur here, guys. I don't know what kind of fur. How much is this? $520. The whole thing is fur. I know fur's out of style now. We're not supposed to buy fur, but it is very warm, and it's cool when you have a real fur piece like that. Some leather jackets. Anyway, yeah, so the ficus were starting to cause problems with the foundation of our wall. And so it was actually a fence at that time, but it had a concrete foundation. And a friend of mine said, hey man, you got to get those trees out of there, because we were going to rebuild the wall. And the contractors would not work on it unless the trees were gone, because they said that those trees are just going to destroy the wall when you build a new wall. So we had all 6 of them cut down and torn out. Hi Toshi, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, it's like the Disneyland yard sale. Yeah, there has been a lot of Disney stuff here today, but there's all kinds of stuff. So anyway, then a few years later, I was trying to find a solution to replace those trees with something else that would give me a nice kind of privacy screen in the backyard. And I tried looking at every different kind of plant. The only thing I could find was like the same thing, like ficus, young ficus, like 8 foot tall, thin, young ficus. But I didn't want to plant them in the ground because of the root problem. So I finally came upon these things called stock tanks. And you've probably seen them. They're like galvanized steel, and they're used for putting water in the tanks so that the livestock, whether they're cows or goats or horses, have a place where they can go and drink water. And they sell these at Home Depot. So I bought a bunch of those and lined my backyard wall with them, and then I planted the dozen ficus in those different stock tanks. And it's been fantastic because they will only grow as big as the tank allows them to. So like they're at about 15 feet now. It's probably about where they're gonna stay. Look at this, this is cool. Look at all these old toys. I love old metal toys. Long Beach, it's the Long Beach Antique Swap Meet.
For your car.
Ooh, look at this. This is cool. It's an old, this looks like a 2K 2000 watt old Mole Richardson light for sound stages. Yeah. We used to use these back in the day. Now everything is LED, mostly. Lots of wine labels. A giant wooden wheel. Some furniture down this aisle. So the way people have to set up for this, they have to get here at like 4 in the morning, and they're in their vans and their trucks and their cars, whatever it is they have, with all of their stuff packed in there, and then whoever gets in first gets the best spots. You know, I don't know what they charge to be here, probably like $150, $200, maybe more, I don't know. And then these guys get in here about 5 a.m., so they line up about 4, they get in about 5, get their spot, and they immediately start setting up. And so by the time this opens at 6 a.m., they should be mostly set up. And then it goes until 2. Hi, how's it going? And so, yeah, then they're here until like 2 o'clock. And then they have to start breaking down. And I think they have to be out by like 3:30, something like that. So setup takes longer because you want everything to look good. You might have tables and so on. But then packing up is much faster. You gotta go, go, go and get out. Oh, I like these signs. Look at this. Felix the Cat sign. Service department. That's cool. Felix Chevrolet on Figueroa Street since 1921. I think they're still there. Indian Motorcycle Racing. These are cool signs. Power and Electric Company. These are cool. Pacific Power and Electric. And the Pegasus. These are cool. Very cool signs. Mr. Horsepower. Nice. Giant letters that you can light up. Best buffet insurance. $15 to $20 each per letter. I like patches. Patches are cool. Some patches are cooler than others. Scouting for food. Ooh, look at all these pots. You see, these would be good for indoor plants. I just can't keep indoor plants alive. That's a classic piece of old luggage. You wouldn't want to put that on an airplane nowadays. It'd get all ruined. Some more luggage over here. I love old suitcases, valises. These are cool. You just don't really want to use them for anything like real traveling, but they're fun. Here we just have a whole lot of different things. That's right. I think it's the third Sunday of every month, so I don't know. Is this the third Sunday? It might be. My daughters used to want to come to this all the time. Like after we started taking them as little kids, when they got older and had their own money, they wanted to come all the time. I went a few times with them, but then I got a little tired of it. So it's been a while since I've been here. These are neat. It's been quite a while. I kind of like to go at my own pace. If I go with my daughters and my wife, they will spend forever like in one shop looking at stuff meticulously, or clothes, and trying them on. And then I don't get to see the whole place. Look at this. We can put this in our backyard and have an outdoor bar made of barrels. A barrel bar. It's called King Barrel. KingBarrel.biz. Oh, there's a little well. That's neat. That's pretty cool. Look at this. An actual working pump. This is probably like an old, probably was originally, well, it was originally a wine barrel, but now it looks like you put ice in it. Looks like it's plastic line. You put ice in it, put your beer in there, and then there's or soda, and then there's a bottle cap opener. Same thing here. Interesting. They even have an old El Baño, an old outhouse that they built. That's cool. Oh, now that's a really nice mid-century classic seat. This is really nice. That is a classic piece of furniture there. More appropriate for an office than a home, though. Marble table. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe they brought this. This is a real marble table, and it is huge. It must weigh a ton. Well, maybe not a ton, but hundreds of pounds. It feels like it's about 3 inches thick, too. So it's pretty thick.
Excuse me, is it yours? Oh, really?
Okay, lots of clothes over in this section. Looks like we're heading back into clothes. The next aisle over will have more other stuff. Okay, hang on a second, guys. I gotta stop here for a second. I'm gonna put you guys down for a minute. I just got a text notification from one of my neighbors, so I gotta get my other phone out. Sorry, guys. Looks like you're packing up a little early.
I'm packing up.
Did you do well?
Stop standing around here.
Did you have a good day?
It was a good day.
Oh, good, good. So you probably got most of your customers early on.
I do most of my business the first 45 minutes.
Wow, what is it that you sell?
jewelry.
Okay. You must have the good stuff then.
I have the good stuff.
Awesome. Are you always in this spot or a different spot?
I move around. Usually it's 122, 123, or 124.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay, hang on a moment, guys. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm trying not to go near the music. Every time I'm near music like that, I just had to stop because I got what was kind of like an urgent text message from a neighbor, but then it turned out it was fine. I know I'm gonna have to cut that piece out. I went back on all my old streams and videos once I got monetized, and I had to go back and edit all of the songs out that were getting copyright violations. Oh, that sounds good, Blackjack. You should create like a unified name like Blackjack or something like that that you have on all of your social media, whether it's Facebook or Etsy or whatever. And that way it'll be easy for us to find you. So let us know when you do that. Yeah, so I had to go back and it took days. I would have to go back through to all my videos and then all the copyright stuff, which was fine before I got monetized. But once I got monetized, it would show like, you know, this song or that song on this stream makes your video ineligible for monetization, or it blocks your video or whatever. And so I had to go through and then mute all of those songs. And I finally got it done last night. It took me like, you know, several days, 4 or 5 days of constantly going back and doing that. Because sometimes it would be like 5 songs on one stream at Disneyland, you know, where they're fine with you putting the music up. But once you're monetized, then things like when you're at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, Nothing Can Stop Us Now, that song, that has to be muted every time in that little cartoon. Otherwise, your entire video, like 6 hours of streaming, gets blocked and can't be seen by the public or can't be monetized for even just that one song. So you have to go back and mute so many things. So yeah, now I'm gonna have to do it on at least 2 things here on this video as well. But it's fun to be out here today. Ooh, look at these cool old metal trucks. Those are fun. I love stuff like these old metal fire engines, that Texaco truck. That's great stuff. Look at this orange keyboard. Berwyn. I've never seen anything like that. It looks like it's sort of digital.
No, that's the toy.
It's a toy?
Yeah, it's a toy team.
Oh?
What you gotta do, you push here,
Yeah.
and that's how it strikes it.
Oh, I see.
And
So
then-
you don't actually push these.
No. And then you select,
I see.
and then you hit.
Ah, that's interesting. So it's kind of getting you ready for
Yeah,
learning
yeah,
to type, but not
yeah.
yet typing.
It's a tin.
10. Oh, okay, it's 10. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you, sir.
Very cheap, $30 only.
I think, to answer Nellykins, I think that like 95% of my past live streams should be visible to you now, since I went through and muted all of the copyrighted music that was flagged by YouTube. But there's probably about 5% of videos that I have made private now, just because I didn't like the way they were streaming. They were too choppy, or there was too much music on it to mute. Like, for example, when Ace or I or whoever you're watching goes to World of Color, almost all of that music in World of Color is copyright protected, and YouTube flags all of it. So while it's fun to watch that live, once the stream is over and then it just becomes available on YouTube, it cannot be monetized. So people can still see it, but there is no opportunity to make any income from it. So yeah, that's an issue. Oh, look at this. It's Don Quixote. And I forget who was Don Quixote's friend. Was it Pedro? I forget who it was. These are interesting. Wow. Very cool. This is amazing. This would be great on somebody's ceiling or on somebody's wall. That's amazing. Yeah, I know what you mean, the past live streams. Oh, what's this? I love t-shirts. This is the one thing I do collect, but I've had to slow down because I have 2 giant chests. I mean, we're talking giant chests full of thousands of t-shirts that I've purchased over the years, because every time I go to a concert or every time I see a t-shirt I like, I end up buying it. Because for me, I don't know, I'm a t-shirt person. In the summer, I am in just t-shirts and shorts all the time. Okay, we have just finished walking the second aisle of this show.
I guarantee you.
And now we're gonna turn down the next aisle.
Did you see or no?
I don't see anything.
Ah, thank you, Aurora. And more music. So now again, this will be another one I'll have to mute. So, but now that I've done all the videos except for like today's, where I've muted the music, after I finish this stream today, it'll be easy to go back and just mute the music in the places where it shows up for today's video. So we'll just do, going forward, whenever I have this issue, I'll just be muting the music from that specific day's stream. But yeah, I do have to be careful though. I mean, you could get a copyright strike for something like that rap music we were just hearing. Woohoo! 22 likes. Like it, like it, like it. A lot of denim and black and red clothing here.
The sun's still not in your face, okay? You're reading, right?
Ooh, glassware. Check it out. All kinds of cool glassware here. This kind of looks like Alice. Not from Alice in Wonderland, but the Alice from the old black and white silent films that Walt Disney made before he came up with Mickey Mouse. Yeah, that is a problem, Blackjack.
Just give it to me.
That music is always a problem for us. Interesting. Wooden chessboard. I never really learned chess. I had a friend try to teach me one time, but then we didn't follow up on it. And I kind of know the basic idea of it, but unless you play it all the time, it's hard. These are cool little figurines. And there's a Mickey Mouse in there. There's Mickey. Oh, this is a really old Mickey. Look at this one. It's a wind-up toy Mickey. This is when he had more of a rat-like appearance before he became cuter and it became more of a mouse. Oh, these are neat. They're little planters with little cacti coming out of them. I like the two Stormtrooper ones. One has legs even. Yeah, they could. They could always choose to file a takedown and then take down your stream. But what I noticed, because I had to do this on like probably 100 different videos. What I found is that YouTube would, well, basically this too, okay? On all of my streams that I was doing, whether they were live streams or whether they were edited videos, once I would upload them, before they would go public, YouTube would tell you, they would, and here goes more music again, YouTube would notify you that the music was copyright claimed, which is not the same as a strike. So copyright claimed just means that the rights holder said, hey, that's mine. And then they could choose to do one of three things. They could say, yeah, you can use it, we don't care, but it's ours, just letting you know. Or they could say, that's ours and we're okay with you having it on your video, but we're gonna take the revenue or half of the revenue or a portion of the revenue once it becomes monetized. And then the third thing they could do is they could just copyright strike you and say, hey, you cannot use our music and you're using it, so you're getting a copyright strike. So anyway, the way it's worked so far is YouTube always just notifies you that you've got these songs, and they're very specific. They'll tell you the name of the song, the composer, the writer, all that stuff. And it shows you where in the video it is, like at how many minutes and how many seconds on the timeline. And then it will give you the option to either mute the sound of the music and keep the vocal speech, like me talking, but mute the music in the background, or to just mute the entire section of the video. So in most cases, I chose to just mute the music and keep any other kind of sounds that were not the music. Welcome, Crazy Halloween Man. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us on this Sunday of shopping at the Long Beach Antique Swap Meet. Okay, here's Scary Land now. Why are dolls so scary looking? I think it's when there's so many of them together. That's what makes it look scary. And more music. Oh man, so I just have to walk by these vendors that have music because that's gonna be a huge section I'm gonna have to cut out the longer I stay there. So I just keep on moving. There we go. Back to the quiet serenity. Ah, look at this guy. This is great. All kinds of pens, Michael Jackson, everybody. And there might be more music coming up here, so I'm gonna walk fast when I go by somebody that's playing music. And then when I'm walking by like this, later on when I mute this section, you'll still hear my voice, but you won't hear that music. Somehow, I don't know how they do it, with their amazing software and computing power over at YouTube, they have the ability to do that. And every once in a while, you'll run into a video where it'll say, cannot be muted with just the music out, but you can mute the entire section of that video. And so sometimes I've had to do that. So if you look at some of my old videos and all of a sudden it just goes silent, that's one of those areas where there was a song that had to be completely muted out. No, I know, I feel you. Thanks for that tip, but I do occasionally when I'm doing edited videos, like my history videos, I will use either YouTube library music, or I have a subscription to a music service where I can use their music without copyright strikes or anything. It's licensed and I pay a small fee, something like $60 a year. I like that big wheel there, that ship's wheel, and we're walking up on music all over the place, so we may have to walk really quickly. Yeah, the only way to get around this is if it was completely silent. I see these guys sell vinyl, so I would expect that they're playing vinyl. There's vinyl records there. I'm playing some Talking Heads music, but I gotta walk fast past them, or it'll be a giant chunk I'm gonna have to edit out. But yeah, the only way I could get away with just walking here at my leisure is to mute the sound completely on the live stream, and then it would just be dead silence, which would be fine if I could, you know, communicate with you guys in the chat via chat. but you know, I can't have one hand trying to, with one thumb, trying to text you guys at the same time. And it's nice to have the ambient sounds too. Yes, I did. I got stuck on Pirates of the Caribbean. It was an adventure. One I don't want to relive because that was a long time. Ooh, look at these watches. These are cool.
Okay.
Nice pocket watches.
We were commenting on that over there.
Other kinds of watches.
Yeah, we were definitely talking about you.
The black one was.
These are neat.
Okay, what do you?
Lots of classic watches here. Classic. It's so much better when it's quiet and there's not music playing. Ooh, these are nice. Lots of rugs and blankets here. These are some nice colors. Some of them are made from recycled denim, other things. Wow, you just find so much stuff here. Now it's starting to get warm. The sun is starting to get kind of intense. Must be getting close to 12 noon. I might have to take off this long sleeve shirt I have on. It's like a winter shirt, so it's very insulated and warm. Okay, I gotta walk quick past that guy. He had music going. Down on here. Oh, look at this old sewing machine. This is cool. It's like an old Singer sewing machine. And it's portable. It comes in that case. Small, but very useful. Very nice. Okay, and we're gonna go over here. Yeah, I thought about going to Knott's today, but I think, you know, I watched last night, Ace was at Knott's, and I didn't want to just repeat the same thing that Ace did, because you guys were with him last night, as was I, for a little while. So I thought I gotta do something different. And this is something I don't usually do, so it's kind of fun. Look at this, it's an old one-armed bandit, an old slot machine of some type, I think. I'm not quite sure. Lots of hats, cactus, all the cactus. Now see, my oldest daughter loves cacti. She would be just loading up on the cacti, making us all carry cactus back. Okay, cool. Well, we'll look for her when Minnie comes on, and then I will sing happy birthday to her. And you guys can join in the chat and sing to her as well. Lots of fancy belts here. And walking past the music once again. It's Minnie! Minnie Stitchy, happy birthday, Minnie! Glad you could make it. I heard you were bowling. That sounds like a fun thing to do on your birthday. Very cool. The big 3-5 for Minnie. That's very cool. We're at the Long Beach Antique Swap Meet right now, and we are just hanging out here. I'm gonna walk over here away from the music, and then we'll take a special moment to celebrate your birthday, Minnie. Okay, Minnie, here goes. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Here I am. Happy birthday, Minnie Stitchy, my #1 moderator, the second moderator of all time. You're always there for me when you can be. I totally appreciate it. So this is for you, Minnie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Minnie. Happy birthday to you. And many more. I hope that was good. I hope you guys could hear that and see that. I'm sorry you had to suffer with my not very good singing voice, but hey, it's the thought that counts, right? All right. Oh, there's a one-armed bandit right there. See? That's an authentic, probably 1940s one-armed bandit, or slot machine as they call them. Nice stuff. Oh man, all kinds of cool stuff here. And once again, there's somebody playing music, so I gotta walk faster up here to get away from them. And I get up here and hopefully my cell phone will not be able to hear it. Oh, lots of jewelry over here. Jade. Oh no, this is turquoise. Turquoise stuff here. Nice. Lots of turquoise stuff. Very cool.
I couldn't. I was really cold.
Got some cool furniture over here. Okay, I think it's time for me to take the long sleeve shirt off because I'm getting toasty. Wow, this is really interesting stuff. Look at all these. This cabinet has like all these little doors and drawers, both doors and drawers. Okay, hang on guys. I'm gonna set you down for a minute while I take my long sleeve shirt off because it's getting way too hot here. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna take off this shirt and then put it in my backpack. Okay, almost in the backpack. Okay, so much better. So much better without the heavy jacket or heavy sweater. Shirt, I should say. Kind of like a jacket, but it's a shirt. So much better. Very cool. If you didn't know, I will be building my own theme parks for everyone. Welcome. Oh, interesting. So you are going bowling a little bit later, is that it, Minnie? That'll be super fun. Oh, these are interesting. Little cases here, different floral designs. Very interesting. Ooh, look at that egg. That giant egg with all kinds of like enamel and filigree. Very cool stuff. And it's CD heaven if you guys still buy CDs. Oh, neat. Look at this. These are some interesting crystals in these rocks. Okay, we hear the music again, so we gotta move on. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope the weather is good up there in Canada, Minnie, for you on your birthday today. More old cameras. I am constantly running away from the music. Now I'm like halfway through the... I feel like I missed an aisle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I definitely missed an aisle. I should be going up this way. So that was 1, 2, 3. I think I only missed one aisle, maybe 2. It's hard to say. You get lost in here after a while. This place is huge. Look at all these furnitures here. All this furniture. Huge giant tables. Wow. Ooh, look at this stuff. This is great. And we got more music, so I'm gonna have to walk fast past that, which is unfortunate because there's some great geodes over there. but they're playing their music pretty loud. That's definitely gonna cause me a problem. Another very cool singer. Sewing machine. Okay, we just keep on moving. Woo. A really teeny tiny little sewing machine, a little hand sewing machine. All right, well, later today, you'll be the bowling queen. I love bowling myself. That was like, when I was young, that was like the first thing we did, like for dates with our girlfriends or boyfriends, you know? We would go on bowling dates. You know, before we could drive or anything like that, we would bicycle down to the bowling alley and we would go bowling. Look at these cute little things. Oh my gosh, bunnies and pigs. So cute. Very nice. They're very cute. Nice.
You don't look Japanese.
What's that?
You don't look Japanese.
I'm not Japanese, but I like all that stuff. Very cool. Very cool stuff.
So he's like, I just can't golf. I can't. Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay, so here's another view of the giant stadium here, Veterans Stadium here in Long Beach, where this antique swap meet occurs. It's in the giant parking lot here of the Long Beach Veterans Stadium, and so that's where they do this. I feel so much better without that heavy long sleeve shirt on. Now I feel so much cooler. Ooh, somebody got a treasure right there. Those are nice treasures. Ooh, wow, look at all these carpets. Oh my gosh, these are amazing carpets. It just goes on and on forever. Wow, so cool. Very nice stuff. I like these old looking boxes, like metal tin boxes. These are neat. And again, giant ashtrays. Nobody really uses them much anymore because hardly anybody smokes anymore. But if you're a smoker, then collecting ashtrays could probably be a pretty cool thing. Ooh, look at this. Is this like a Shogun style thing? That's really cool. That TV series Shogun was awesome. I loved it. Very dramatic though, very intense. Also interesting things. Cute little pug there, a little puppy, pug puppy. I could never bring our little Staffy dog here because she would just want to jump on everybody and lick everybody. She loves every human being. She doesn't like our other dog though. Our other dog, she always tries to jump him and he's like 2.5 times her size and he doesn't want to have anything to do with her. She's too intense for him. Star Wars stuff. Okay, let's look at some of this stuff here. Old ancient hair dryers. Wow, those are really old. Some boots. And we're running into music again. So we gotta walk on by the music. That is unfortunate. Now I'm starting to get hungry. Those food trucks out front are starting to call me. Giant ashtrays, right? Ooh, look at all this stuff. This is cool. Like blue and white china.
I think I bought a lamp from you.
Oh yeah, that's right, the blue.
Yes.
Got it, Mom?
I just had my customary 2 mugs of black coffee this morning with 2 pieces of cinnamon bread with butter on it. That's all I ate today. Because I had a big dinner last night. Last night, Lizzie and I, let's just say this. Lizzie made it, and then we ate it. She made guacamole from some avocados, and then we had some corn that was seasoned like Mexican style. And then we had some Trader Joe's frozen tamales, chicken and chili and cheese ones. And so we ate a lot last night. We had like 1 meal all day, and then snacks in the evening. But today, I'll probably eat at some point. I usually like to eat my big meal in the middle of the day, then I might snack later in the evening. Or like the last time I was at the park, what was it, last Friday? I think it was last Friday or Thursday. I streamed for 6 hours, and during that 6 hours, I didn't eat anything, like all day. I just had 2 cups of coffee that day, and then when I got home, I ate. And I wasn't hungry that whole time, because when I'm busy with you guys hanging out, live streaming, I don't think about food that much, unless I smell it. If I smell food in the air, then that kind of, sets me thinking about it. Ooh, lots of cool firemen's hats. And more music I have to get away from, so we gotta walk a little faster. Yeah. Out front, they've got like 6 big food trucks. And that is like a food buffet. I mean, you can just go from truck to truck to truck to get different things. Oh my God, the music is killing me. I'm gonna have to mute so much stuff on here. I think you can get away with about 6 seconds before it gets flagged. But if it's more than about 6 seconds, then it flags it, and then you've got to mute it or delete it, or your stream will not be monetized. Look at this giant gorilla. He's kind of cool. I like giant gorilla man. Very fun. Some really fancy, crazy old lamps, and this was really popular in the early 70s. Cork lamps. Cork was like a thing. I don't know why, but it was. Lots of jewelry. I did, Aurora. I zoomed out of there as quickly as I could. Okay, I'm gonna skip this aisle. I'm gonna head down to the next aisle, because I know if I go down that aisle, I'm gonna hit the same people with the same music, but it'll just be on the other side of the booth. So, see if I can get further away from the music playing people. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of neat. It is Goofy. Wow, I think it's made of iron. It weighs a ton. I can't even pick it up. It's really heavy. It's a giant Goofy head with hands. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, little tchotchkes. Oh yeah, cork would make good trivets. You're right. Yeah, they are, right? Yeah, I've seen people like with huge carts carrying just piles of stuff out. Usually you see those people early in the morning. The really hardcore serious collectors. Look at this. This is a fuel tank. This is a portable fuel tank. Put gasoline or diesel in there and you hand pump it out here into your vehicle. Ooh, this is cool. It's like an old beauty shop chair. Very nice. Yeah, the really serious people, the people that are really looking for special stuff, they get here at 6 in the morning, right after this opens, and then they bring huge carts or wagons, and then they buy up the stuff and then pull it out to their vans or trucks, and then they're gone. So the people that are here today, like me, this time of day, is more of your casual kind of antique shopper. I'm happy to see all the love in the chat. I love that you guys love each other. That's really cool. Very cool. Gotta walk past the music again. Here we go. Walk past the music. All right, down the road we go. All right, ooh, Lionel trains. Lionel electric trains. That's some cool stuff. Ooh, look at this. This is a, like, reporter's travel typewriter. How many people know how to type? How many people in the chat? Tell me in the chat. How many of you guys learned how to type in high school? Wow, this is all kinds of train stuff. Neat. I learned how to type in high school. Can you feel the love tonight? I don't remember the rest of the lyrics, but you know what movie this is from.
Let's go like this one.
Oh, look at this cool old cameras. Cool old cameras. Nikon. I see some cameras I used to have. I had that one. I had this one. Oh my gosh, look at these tiny little spy cameras here. These are wild. I used one of those ones, a little Minox spy camera. When I was young, first out of college, I was a professional photographer and had a lot of cameras over the years and used them well, took good care of them, and then sold them like 20 years later. And when you buy good stuff, it keeps its value. Most of those cameras I bought that I had used for 20 years professionally, I was able to sell for either the same price I bought them or close to. But, you know, that's because they were pretty high-end professional cameras. Now you see them at antique swap meets and they're only like maybe a couple $100, $300, which is still a lot of money for cameras that are 20, 25, even 30 years old. But they're still good cameras if they're in good working condition. If you like to shoot film.
What's your, why are you trying to stop?
Lion King. That is right. Minnie Stitchy knew it. Sorry you had to hear it from my not so great voice, but you got the idea. All right, walking past the ticket booths here. This is like Hatland over here, boy. If you want a hat, they have got the hats going here. All kinds of hats. For all those hockey fans, Los Angeles Kings. Lots of cool clothing from the 60s. 1960s clothing over here. Hat World, absolutely. That was like Hat World, wasn't it? I like this French beret. This French style beret, that's pretty cool. Ooh, lots of glass bottles and things over here. Look at these cool things. Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla was like the original root beer. Not many people have ever had sarsaparilla. I think I had it once in my life on a trip somewhere with my folks when I was a kid. And it was good. It's made from the sarsaparilla root. That's where you get the name root beer, but most root beer is just made from artificial flavors now and does not have any real roots in them. Yes, it is. Wood is tricky to clean. Oh, let's look at some of this cool stuff. Sweet, burley, fine cut tobacco. That's probably chewing tobacco. Bing's Pro-Am. It's like a little golf bag from Pebble Beach, and it's Bing Crosby, 1965. Wow, that is a 1965 relic. And some kind of a strange looking, I don't know what that is. Looks sort of like radio, but I don't think it is. I think it's like some kind of a clock. Look at this. This is a telegraph sender. Sender receiver. Okay, for all the racing fans, some Jack Daniels number 7 sponsored racing jackets. Nice boots, really cool boots. Look at that stuff. Good stuff. Welcome back, crazy Halloween man. Oh my gosh. This would be a painful thing to wear. I don't know how you could wear this. You'd never give anybody a hug or brush up against somebody, injure them.
Yeah, I don't want something like that.
I love all the different people that are here. Every walk of life, every nationality. You hear all kinds of languages being spoken. It's so cool. Everybody has their own interesting items. Like some people, like this guy here, just sells ceramic stuff, glazed ceramic pots and tiles. And other people have jewelry. Some people have like collectible things like curios and figurines of Disney stuff. These are cool.
These are $5. These are $2. Okay.
Very cool.
These are
I like that one. That one's
They're all
neat.
hand painted. They all come from
Oh my gosh, these are awesome.
And the middle ones are.
He said these are all from Mexico, different states from Mexico. Very cool. Are you here every month?
Yes, sir.
I gotta come back here with my wife.
2x2s.
I gotta come back here with
Yes,
my. Are you
this
usually in the
month?
same
This
spot?
month there's an extra one on the 30th.
On the 30th. There's
Yes.
2 this month.
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah.
So are you usually in the same spot?
Yes, sir.
Oh, awesome.
And here's our business card.
Oh,
we
very
have a store
good.
also. Okay.
The business card right here. Cool. I'm gonna put that in my pocket so I don't lose it. So we could definitely have some fun with these tiles, like selectively placing them around the fireplace or in the backyard. This is some cool stuff. And there's a lot of it too. Look at a wide angle for you guys.
I like this. How you control like that.
Thanks for keeping track, Aurora. Yeah, this is really cool stuff. I like color, you know, I'm a color guy. I love color. So like colorful tiles like this or colorful pots, that really attracts me. And they have really small ones too. I wish Lizzie was with me. We could figure out what to buy and where to put it and what to do with it. Oh, here's some neat Native American stuff. Central Plains Indian Club, Phoenix, Arizona. Ooh, look at this, real leather. That's beautiful, it's so soft. A kid glove. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. These are the real deal here.
What color you want?
Very cool stuff. Wow, look at this. Beaded stone club. That's real stone. These are so cool. So cool. Beautiful, beautiful Native American. Wow. This is still that one guy's shop. I just noticed he had more. He has more stuff. Oh, this will look great in our backyard.
This one?
$75, not too bad.
55 out of 30.
Turtles, fish. We're gonna have to do some backyard decorating with some of this stuff. I gotta get Lizzie to come with me. So they said there's another one on the 30th of the month. It's a rare month where we have 2 antique swap meets on the same month. So this is a rare one. Having one today and then another one on the 30th. So maybe I can get Lizzie to come with me on the 30th and we can come back and go to that guy's booth and buy some cool stuff for our backyard wall. Oh, these are neat. They're the artwork that used to go. These are like reproductions of artwork that used to go on fruit boxes and crates. Unused old stock. That's cool. Majorette. Ah, this is such cool stuff. I love this kind of old artwork. Sorrow Ranch. Oh, he's got all kinds of stuff, not just produce labels, but all kinds of prints. Oh yeah, like movie prints. Nice. Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. I was amazed by this movie when I saw that as a kid, and Forbidden Planet. These were like really cool 1950s and 60s. I think they were made before I was born, but I saw them in reruns on television as a kid. And they were like B movies, I think, in the 1950s and 60s. But I still saw them later in reruns. Ooh, so many cool things. If only I had wall space to hang things up. Our house does not have that much wall space. We have a lot of
this one doesn't go that.
a lot of stuff in the house already, and no wall space left for fun stuff. Okay, more music. Gonna have to walk by these guys real quick, and keep talking so I can talk over the music and get on to the next cool place to see some cool stuff. I see people with these wagons here, like this one. She's got an empty wagon. She's gonna go pick up her stuff probably. She probably bought a bunch of stuff and had them hold it. And now she's coming back at the end of the, near the end. I think this closes at 2, so she's probably gonna go around all the aisles and collect all the stuff that she's purchased. That's what people do. They'll buy stuff and then they have the vendor hold it and they come back the last hour of the show and then they pick it up. The show's over at 2. People will start packing up around 2. And then they've got till 3 to leave their spot and head out. And we got some more music going. Makes it really difficult. So tomorrow, guys, I will rope drop Disneyland. I have a reservation for tomorrow, so I'm gonna rope drop that. And then I've got a reservation for Tuesday, so I'm gonna rope drop Tuesday at Disneyland. And then I'll see if I can get another reservation for Wednesday or not. So we'll see how that goes. I know it's really busy at the parks right now because it's kind of the beginning of spring break. And so I've got Monday and Tuesday for sure at Disneyland. We'll see what happens after that. See if I can get Wednesday or not. Interesting stoneware. Aztec looking stuff here. Ooh, neat.
So if you go, make sure you go next month.
Okay, this person paints on old clothing. Kind of makes custom painted vests and jackets. Very nice. I like the idea. This one's actually pretty cool. Love, Imagine Love. That's a nice one. And oh, it's also painted on the front. Let's look at the front of this. This is my favorite one here. That's really neat. Looking down this way, that's the part we've already walked. Now we're about down to the end again. And then, is there another aisle? Or was that the last aisle, or did I skip an aisle? I feel like I skipped a couple of aisles there. I think I did. Okay, so we just walked the end of the last aisle. I gotta go up the aisle I missed. So we'll go back up this way. Oh yeah, I totally missed this aisle over here. Another one of those water pumps. Oh, look at this cool stuff. These are all iron. These are iron signs and iron toys. This is all made of iron. Wow. There's an old Popeye right there. See if we can zoom in a little bit. There's Popeye. Popeye the Sailor Man. And there's a Darth Vader. There's a Mickey and a Minnie. There's a Mickey and a Minnie. A classic Mickey and Minnie. Right there. Made of iron. Back before they cutified them, this is more like the original look of Mickey and Minnie back in the day. Okay, we'll go up this way and try to find some other stuff and get away from the music.
One of my favorite customers.
Whoops, sorry. Oh, look at this. Crazy. All kinds of old, this is like the real deal stuff you get at Restoration Hardware, except this is real stuff. This is salvaged stuff here. Stuff that's been saved from being melted down. The only thing with those iron pieces is they're really heavy. It's not something I want to carry around with me. You need a wagon for that stuff. Those are heavy duty, especially if they're solid and not hollow. This is interesting. These are designs burned into wood. It's a little wood blank. It's probably done with a laser. When I was a kid, I had a hobby for a while where I had like burning tools, like handheld tools. Where you would draw things in pencil and then burn the design into the wood, just like you saw there. But you do it by hand. Now people do it with lasers. It's faster, it's more precision. But it takes some of that cool hand work out of the whole look. So it's neat, but I appreciate the hand-done artwork much more than the machine-made artwork. So that's just me, though. Everybody's different. Alrighty. Look at these giant pots. These look ancient. They look like some kind of ancient pots here. Wow, and ancient wooden stools and stuff. Wow. Okay, now we got music. I'm gonna have to walk by the music again really quick. Get past that. Oh good, they muted it a little bit. Or maybe just the volume went down. Now the volume's coming back up. I gotta get away from that. Gotta get away, get away, get away, get away. Run away. Run away. Okay. They got everything here. They got scary faces. They got happy faces. They got crazy faces. And everywhere you look, there is used baseball caps. I like that these are collected and then resold and not just thrown away in a landfill. I like that we can appreciate old stuff. My daughters, they will not buy anything new anymore. They are all about upcycling or recycling clothing. And they only buy clothes from these shops that have like used clothing, and then they'll wear their stuff for a while and then they'll go back and they'll sell their clothes back to the used clothing store and get more used clothes. But they're very into their own unique style, both of them individually, and so they're picky about what they're looking for. Oh look, who do we have here? Who do we have here? An alien! See, everywhere you go, you'll eventually see Disney somewhere. You got some crazy frogs here and a bunny. Crazy frogs and a bunny. This one's also iron, see? Iron, $45. It's a heavy duty one. A lot of people like these signs, especially dudes that like have cars that they work on or have a cars or motorcycles in their garage. They like to have old signs like that. Oh my gosh, look at this. It is a golden peacock, probably made of, I don't know, bronze or something. I don't know what they would make that out of. That's pretty amazing. Crazy. You have a big house for that big old bird. He was like life-size too. It was like a life-size peacock. Okay, walking up the road. Up. think we've been here before. This is the other side of that same shop. We were on the other side over there. Well, these are all the rugs he had over here. So, yeah, I'm having to like zoom past some of these different booths here because of the music issue, unfortunately. This is some Egyptian stuff here. Egyptian themed. Oh, look at these old lunch pails. Wow. Flintstones. Hey, hey. Chipmunks. Nice. Cool. Oh, Batman. When I was a kid, Batman and Green Hornet, they were like my faves. Very cool. Evel Knievel. Nice stuff. All right. We got baseball card people here. Art cards. Look at these cool people with their umbrella. You guys are looking cool, man.
You too.
Look at this cool old car. Unfortunately, that music is gonna cause me to have to run away from the music. We don't want to get copyright striked.
Sorry about that. Okay.
And we walked right into some more music. Oh my gosh. What are you gonna do? People love their music. I love it too. It's just the rights holders and YouTube does not love it. That's a cool market sign. I like that. And more music. We gotta run away over here. It's too bad too, because some of these booths that have music playing have some really great stuff. Like old cowboy boots and collections of old denim jeans. Stuff like that. Stuff that would be really valuable and cool. This guy has a cool outfit on. It must be warm though. It's like all sweater material, all woven. Okay, like, is this another section I missed? I think this is a section I missed. So there's other aisles over here that we missed because these aisles are shorter. They're not as long as the ones we were on. This is some beautiful jewelry here. Wow. Yeah, we didn't go over to this section. These are the shorter aisles, which are more close to the front of the show, front of the entrance.
Second week, right?
Yes. Some interesting stuff over here. All made out of stones, made out of rock and stone. Wow. Look at this. Made out of a giant geode or something. Wild. That's neat. Okay, I guess we'll head up this aisle and run away from the music again. Oh my gosh, tons of pins. Look at these pins. Little rubber pins. They're like made of rubber and they've got all kinds of different characters and stuff. Books. I used to have a big book collection, but once books went digital and I could buy them on like Apple Books or on Amazon Books, then I just started doing that because it was easier. It didn't take up so much space. Look at all this. This is like all Confederate money or money from like just before and just after the Civil War, I suspect, and probably also other countries. Got furniture over on the left. Got old antique looking things like this old water container. Some people rent U-Haul trucks just to do this because they don't have a truck. Oh my gosh, look at all these slides over here. Somebody shot a lot of pictures. This is the Celebrity Photo Agency. to see these. This looks like photographs done by paparazzis. Paparazzis probably in the 1980s and 90s. Interesting. So all these photos would have been shot by paparazzi, and then they went to photo agents who would then select images to buy from them to put in magazines, like fan magazines. This was like a really big business, and I gotta go away from that music. Okay. Music everywhere. Ooh, there's a big old snowman. That little girl likes the snowman. Who doesn't like a snowman? Boy, I haven't built a snowman in forever, since my kids were little. There's no snow down here. We have to go up to the mountains for it. I haven't been up there since they were probably like 10 and 7 or 11 and 8, something like that. Lots of cool jewelry again. Good CDs. David Bowie.
I trade you double for the ice cream. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice stuff. Look at this. These little charms are really cool. I think there's about a half hour left for the show before everybody has to start breaking down. There's a faux fur, Jordache, so it looks like real fur, but it's fake. It's better for the animals. This one's real, I can tell by the touch of it. There's some nice boots down there. Cowboy boots. Cowboy boots used to be super popular. Oh, lots of colored glass. My oldest sister loves colored glass. She has a huge collection of like valuable colored glass. Nice. Here we go, more Mickey Mouse stuff. Mickey Mouse overalls. Wow, look at that. It's actually embroidered that way and everything. That's pretty cool. Overalls are comfy. I could totally wear overalls. I should get myself a pair of overalls. And actually, those would have been perfect to wear to the park, right? Mickey Mouse overalls. I gotta go back and look at them. Wear me some Mickey Mouse overalls at the park. Let's see, these might be kind of big. I don't know, they might be the right size. Hard to know what size they look kind of big at the back. Hard to know what size they are. Oh, here we go. It has sizes up in here. Size large, so probably fit me. I don't know if I want to be a overall guy though. Be a little hard to wear a backpack with an overall. Ooh, this is nice. Look at this. This is classy. If you live in a cold place, this is a classy thing to wear. Very cool.
So when it went through the companies, the issue was
It's kind of slow, so that's a good.
Rock and roll t-shirts.
Yes, I heard about that. Yeah.
Very cool glass. Table collectibles. Sneakers for the sneaker people. People that are into sneakers. There's the LBCC track and field championship listings. Excuse me. All right, we're coming up on the last aisle, guys. The last aisle, and I have to get away from the music once again. I have to run away from the music. It's too bad because there's a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. I gotta run away from that music. Yeah, nice stuff. Very cool. Okay. Lots of every kind of thing here. Ceramic stuff, backpacks. Ooh, look. There's a Loungefly backpack. That's a neat one. Very cool. It almost looks new. I think it is new. Nice. Loungefly. Lizzie loves those Loungefly backpacks. Used shoes is risky. Yeah, it's true. I mean, you could try them on. They might still be good. But you know how it is, like, when you're wearing shoes for a while and your feet kind of work their way in so that your footprint kind of embeds itself into the shoe, then it's not going to be so good for other people. These guys look really surprised. They're very surprised. Oh, look at all this iridescent glassware. This is great stuff. So pretty. It's so pretty. All right, it looks like we have made it to the start where I started. We've made it back to the front entrance of this swap meet. Okay, my friends, I hope you enjoyed going on this little antique shopping trip with me today. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you, Aurora, for being a great mod today, and everybody else that was here. Thank you so much for joining me today for this brief 2-hour walk around the Long Beach City Antique Show. We'll probably do this again on the 30th, but with Lizzie, and maybe pick up some of those cool ceramic tiles. And once again, I don't know if you're still on the stream or not, but Mini Stitchy, happy 35th birthday. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have an awesome day. Have fun bowling. Thanks, everybody. This has been Indiana Holmes, out. See you all on Monday, rope drop, and Tuesday, rope drop. I'm glad you thought that was fun and relaxing, Disney cast crew member. Thank you so much, everybody. Hey, it's been fun. I'm gonna go get some food now. You guys go do the same thing. Go have some fun. Enjoy the day. Eat some snacks. See a movie. Catch you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.